St. Patrick's Day has always been a day celebrated by myself with some of these streamers and with family.
Zoe's special.
My mom has put everything together and she's cooking in the kitchen and my dad's just moving things. Yeah. Zoe, you want to help me hang some streamers up? Okay. We gonna have a party today? Yeah. But today has a very special meaning to it. It's my 1-year sobriety date, my last day of my last drink. So it's a pretty lucky day for me. Yeah. Oh, Auntie Susie's here! It's different celebrating things now.
I'm so excited.
Celebrating to me used to mean how much I could drink and forget. And now it means embracing the emotion of happiness. That was really hard for me to learn. And so today's really a day that I'm going to adapt to celebrating out of excitement. I'm so proud of you. I know.
Yeah, so proud of her. Oh, I can't even explain. This is Katie again, where Katie wasn't Katie for years. She was a good kid. She was spunky. She was friendly with a lot of people, had a lot of friends. Barbie dolls, just the normal girl things. Was involved in things in school, sports.
But so when I had my first taste of liquor, which was in college, it didn't go 0 to 60. It was casual, it was fun. They call it a functional alcoholic, and let me tell you, I had a master's in doing that, you know, making things look good. And I can date it back to when things really got worse was when I delivered my daughter, Zoe Matilda, and I had extreme postpartum depression. I didn't know what to do with it. But I remember 5 minutes after I delivered my daughter, I was drinking a glass of wine, getting anxiety medications and drinking more, and soon led to a divorce with Zoe's father. I hit a downhill spiral and just kept going 90 miles an hour, not stopping for anything, anybody.
Where do you go for help? Who do you ask? Who do you talk to? Who's out there? We just didn't know, but so it just went on and on and on. I
was dying, and I was drinking from sunup until sundown. A year ago today, I woke up. I spent about $300 on alcohol the night before, getting prepared for our big day. This time it was just different. I was really drunk, and I was highly medicated. I got into a fight, I heard. Left my car, fell asleep at bars. Yeah, but I don't really remember a lot of details. My dad was so angry a year ago when he came here and picked me up and said, this is it, it's over, it's done. I'm taking you in. You don't have an option. I came downstairs and my dad was sitting in the chair and I just fell to his feet like a 5-year-old little girl and I surrendered. I just said, I can't do it anymore. And that, that was the start of what's come to today.
When people arrive, they're not in a good place. And Kate wasn't in a good place either. And understanding that she had lost control of her life due to substance use. And that's usually where people are at when they come in. People who have addiction are very focused on the use of these substances and their whole life is consumed by that. They really start to neglect and forget about other important aspects or domains in their life. And Kate had done this.
And I remember carrying my stuff in and then that emotional. This is my home the next 30 days. And I remember this kind woman walking me to my room and I put my stuff on the bed and I just lost it. And she goes, you take as much time as you need. And I did that. And I knew from that second that I was in good hands.
Well, when someone arrives, a person can expect to be assigned to a small group that they'll get to know really well.
Ready to work hard.
They'll also should expect that we do other types of therapies to help them gain understanding of what is happening for them, what their fears are, what their patterns of thinking are that they can change. It also draws in other people in their circle who need help in treatment. Sometimes we end up meeting person's father, person's daughter, person's significant other, mother-in-law.
Celebrated 1 year of sobriety and collected my gold coin, but my dad and I got to do it together, which the dynamic of that has been super interesting. It's really been an inspiration, right?
Right, yeah, we needed to do this together. And I can't expect Katie to do anything that I can do. So we started the journey together. Turned out very well.
Those are our lucky coins from our leprechaun, pot of gold.
It was a good year.
Good year.
I love you.
She did the work. She wanted to get better. We facilitated that. And she worked very hard.
And I'm just really excited and blessed to have you guys here. And I'm excited, super proud of my dad also. I was such not a present mom when I was drinking. But it doesn't mean that I can't make up for that. And I think she sees me in a different light now. And for my parents who are very involved in her life, they see such a different happiness in her. And I think she doesn't even know it, that her mom's back, you know.
And she's just done a wonderful job. I mean, she's really worked the program, and if you keep working the program, it's going to work for you.
And you say here's to a whole nother year, right, Zoe?
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers, yes. Thank you all, yes, thank you. And